All right. There we go. Hello. All right, let's just wait for a few more people to come on in. Hello, everybody. Hey, there we go. Hello, Ivan. Good day to you, sir, and well met. How are you, my friend? Need more snow? Are you doing are you a plow guy on the side for the winter months? Maybe make a little bit of extra scratch. Okay, that's fair. I suppose that's true. I really haven't been outside too much today. I stepped outside, there wasn't a lot of snow on the ground. It was like a scattering. It was like, all right. Didn't stick around too much. It is a bit chilly, that's true. I only went a hop, skip, and a jump over to the gas station across the street. So I was like, oh, okay. It's nice and toasty in here, though. Woohoo! Well, I hope, hello, Towel. How are you, my friend? I see the crew is coming back together. This is a good thing. I'm very good, Towel. Very, very good. It was a good weekend. Busy, but good. All right. Well, hopefully get a few more people coming in here. I hope so. Missing like two or three more. Missing Diego today. Actually, he's in here a bit early. Maybe he'll come by a bit later. Okay. Well, we've got a few people here. That's all good. Oh, there's Diego. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Hopefully that game doesn't start for yeah, the game's not going to start for like what? The Bears game won't start for like till 7 o'clock or so, since it's a Monday nighter. Yeah, 7:15. Yeah, we'll be well done before then anyway. We'll be very well done before then anyway. So we shouldn't have too much of a problem. You should be able to get into watching the game there without too much issue, I would suspect. Dumb questions? Why would it be a dumb question? I don't understand. Why would that be a dumb question? I I I I don't get it. Okay. I'm like, "Wait, what?" I swear you didn't do anything wrong, okay? Don't scare me like that. You're a good dude, Ivan. Oh, I remember doing that. That's cool. That's it's a good idea just to go over stuff again for algebra. Never a bad thing. We'll be cool. It's not a problem. All right. Well, that's that's way better. I totally agree. Way better. Hopefully we're gonna do even better the second test. So there you go. All right. I think this is probably a good time to start. So let's go ahead and get going here. We'll have people probably join in. Hopefully a little bit later. It's just a thing. All right. All right. Okay, let's get started today. Welcome back. Oh, man. So you wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, you watch market news, then you teach 2 classes, and then basically you're like doing a bunch of stuff in between. Yeah, it gets tiring. I'm a single I'm a I'm a single man. Okay, so what time is my nap time? Uh it depends. It depends. It really does depend actually. I actually don't know because whenever I feel like I need to go, I'll just go take a nap. When I go to sleep at like for school days is like 11 o'clock or midnight. The money don't sleep. Yep. I lost a bit of money today due to the market downturn, but hopefully I'll gain some of that back. I took some money out too. So I was like, okay, you put that off to the side. I can use that for later bits. There you go. An extra little bit um into the bank, you know, a little bit more into the kitty as they like to say. Yeah, big baller. Just $800. But I put in 2,700 into my bank account. Okay. Like I'm thinking about going full Dumbo and just be like, okay, let me get a desk and let me get a new excuse me. Let me get a new monitor. Let me get a new let me get a new motherboard. Let me get a new chip. Let me get a new. Let me get a second video card. You know, if I went all ham, I'd have like 2 video cards. Yeah, that would add up really quick. Like no question, no question, it would add up really really quick. Like if I were to probably add up what I would probably want, it would be like I don't know, maybe $2,000. When does the chips and when does it open up? I don't know. The decision is yours about what you want to invest your money in. I don't like touching other people's money. Well, heck, I don't even like touching other people's stuff. So, because it should be your decision about what you want to do with your money. You know, I want to give people the knowledge, but for me to hold on to your money, ah man, it's too much pressure. Yeah, then when I start losing money, you'd be like, "What the heck are you doing, bro?" And I'd be like, "Oh man, I got." Well, I appreciate that. Um, I just, I don't want to. I want people to be educated in the decisions that they make for themselves, especially with their money. Like if you always keep relying on somebody, then you'll always be beholden to somebody to trust you with money. Whereas you should be learning it yourself. That'd be cool. More independence, I say. More independence. Very important. All right, but we do have to let's go ahead and get started here. I promise. We'll get started here. All right. Okay, let's get started again here today. Welcome back to Monday. Hopefully you have a nice weekend. All right, so today we're going to go ahead and start here with chapter 7. All right, so we'll spend a couple days here in chapter 7 just kind of floating around a little bit. Chapter 7, if as a friendly reminder here, was all about uh, chapter 7 was all a friendly reminder about algebra. Okay, so we're talking about algebraic language and concepts and things like that. Okay, so a lot of what we talk about here in section 7.1, we talk about a lot about just kind of understanding the context of what each, say, variable or letter means. Okay, so basically all we're doing here is in this section is we just look at the context of each variable and plug in the numbers to see what we need to find. Okay, so it's not too hard. It's actually relatively easy. Okay, now that being said, let's go ahead and take a look here at some examples, and we'll do this right away. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I remember I did one of these already, so I don't want to. I think I did number 2 off the top of my head. So I want to do one that we haven't done already and try it again. Okay, let's look at machine trades number 8. The volume of a round steel bar depends on its length, L, and diameter, D, according to the formula V is equal to pi times d squared times L divided by 4. Find the volume of a bar 20 inches long and 3 inches in diameter. Use 3.14 as pi and round to the nearest 10 cubic inches. All right, so we're given a formula here. Let's go ahead and write that formula down. So this is our formula here. Now remember, although we're given a formula here, very straightforward here, what we want to do here is let's just go ahead and just talk about what each of the context of the letters actually mean. So for example here, V is volume, okay, so V is volume here. D is the diameter. And then L is length. Okay. So we have those things right there. So again, let's just go ahead and take a look at our numbers that were given here and where to put them. So we have a length L, we have a diameter D. We find the volume of the bar 20 inches long and 3 inches in diameter. So our D here is going to be 3, and our L here is going to be 20. Now all we have to do is plug in the numbers respectively in the formula. Pi times 3 squared times 20 all over 4. Okay. So now we figured this out here. Again, you can, again, bip, bop, boop in the calculator there. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, and so here we get 141.37 cubic inches. Okay, so that's going to be our final answer for that problem. All right, any questions about that? No? Okay, good stuff. All right, let's try another here. Why not? Okay, so just a straightforward one is what we're after here. All right, let's look at 21. Okay, so the resistance R of a conductor is given by the formula R is equal to PL over A, or L is equal to AR over P, where P is the coefficient of resistivity, L is the length of the conductor, A is the cross-sectional area of the conductor. Find the length in centimeters of the number 16 nichrome wire needed to obtain a resistance of 8 ohms. For this wire, P is equal to 0.000113 ohms per centimeter, and A is equal to 0.013 square centimeters. Round to the nearest centimeter. Okay, so you see you have two options here, okay? So we have two options here in this case. What should we do here in this case? Which formula should we use? Should we use the R formula or should we use the L formula? Should we use the R formula? Again, R equals PL times A. Or should we use L is equal to AR over P? Okay, good. That's right. We should definitely use the L formula here. So let's do that here in this case. All right, so let's use the L formula here. That's going to be A times R over P. So now we're just going to go ahead and plug in the numbers here. So A here is given to us as 0.013. Our A here, which is our R, pardon me, is 8. And we divide that by P, which is given to us. Again, make sure to enter that in properly on the calculator. All right, and I get an answer here of 920.35. Okay, good. There we go. All right, any questions about that? No? Uh, yeah, sorry about that. My bad, Ivan. Yes, it was. You're right. 920.35 is correct. Ah, no, too much gas. Got to stop. All right. All right, no problem. My bad. That's on me. All right, let's try. All right, cool. All right, now that pretty much is section 7.1. It's just basically they're giving you a bunch of formulas. They ask you to plug and chug these numbers in, and they ask you to solve for it. Again, there's a lot of different types of formulas you can get. So again, most of the time we're doing stuff with the formula, either moving stuff around or just kind of plug and chugging in like this first section here for section 7.1. Now, section 7.2 here, let's go ahead and talk about that here for just a second. There's not much in section 7.2, kind of what we did here last time when we encountered this section here. Now, section 7.2 just talks about adding and subtracting like terms. Okay, so basically adding, subtracting like terms. All right, so again, remember what like terms are. So like terms, once again, are essentially terms that have the exact same letters and exact same powers. So terms that have the exact same letters and the exact same powers are what we can consider like terms. Then we could go ahead and combine them together if they are indeed like terms. So a classic example of this is, let's go ahead and take a look at an example. So let's go with x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 1. Okay, so let's say this is our question here, and we say, all right, let's go ahead and add up our like terms. Well, what are our like terms here in this case? What two terms can we add together or subtract? 5x and 2x, that's correct. So we're going to take this again. we're not adding it to the x squared part. Again, that's strictly because this x squared here has a different power than that of x, which is x to the first. So based on the definition we just talked about, hey, I got to have the same exact powers as well. Okay, and now if we go ahead and do that here, we get x squared minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3, and then keep the x. You don't multiply the x's together, you just keep the x as is, and there we go. X squared minus 3x plus 1 will be your final answer. Okay, let's do another example here. I'm pretty sure I did that one, so let's do another one of that. Okay. Wait, plus 1? Oh, yeah, that's my fault. Sorry. You're right. Dang it. I'm trying to write minus and it wouldn't let me. Okay, there we go. I scared you for a second. I scared me. I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm out. See ya. Peace out, bitches. Boo. Throw out John Cena signs. Be like, you can't see me, okay? No. And his name is John Cena. Okay. All right. So, the meme still lives. All right. Let's try another problem. Okay. So don't forget here that, you could possibly add like terms. You may not have to add like terms here. One of the important things here to remember in this section here, because there's not much in this section to be honest, is remember that signs can change here. So we're going to distribute this minus 2. Again, the important part here is we're distributing here the minus 2 to both terms inside the parentheses. So what we're going to have here is we're going to have 6, and we have minus 2 times 3a, that's minus 6a, because we have a negative times a positive is a negative. And then we have negative 2 times minus 5b, so a negative times a negative is positive. So do 5 times 2 is 10, so 10a, 10b. And this is as far as you can go with the problem, okay, in this case. So in effect, this is the final answer. But the thing that is important here, besides that, is just to watch out for sign changes once again. So be very, very aware about that. It's pretty important there. So note, be aware of sign changes if distributing. Okay. That should work. There we go. Perfect. All right. Okay. Any questions about that? Okay. All right. Next. Next is section 7.3. As you can see, if you remember last time, these sections went by rather fast. So even the last 3 sections are very fast. So section 7.3 here was solving simple equations. Okay. So this is where we started to see, like, again, we talked about this before, but what's the key here to all of algebra? The key to all of algebra is what? What's the key to all of algebra, guys? That is correct. And this is where that is correct. Yes, balance. Balance is absolutely 100% correct, all right? So balance is going to be our key here in this section. This is where we first really started using balance quite heavily. I mean, we used it before in other concepts, but this is definitely the place where we started to see this a whole lot more than just regular problems. So let's go ahead and do some problems here using our good old friend, the balance, and let's see what we get ourselves into. All right, let's look at an example or two. Okay. All right, so let's take a good look here at, no, I did that one. So I don't want to do that one. I know I did that one. All right. So let's look at this one right here. So number 6. Okay, so it says at a constant temperature, the pressure P in psi and the volume V in cubic feet of a particular gas are related by the equation PV equals 1080. If the volume is 60 cubic feet, calculate the pressure. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill in the blanks here in this particular circumstance. Okay, so here we're given a formula here, PV equals 1080. All right, and we're given that the volume here is equal to 60. So we'll plug that in. Remember, anything you substitute in, make sure you put parentheses around that. So that way, in case if there are sign changes, you're going to be aware about them. Okay, so we want to solve for P here. So what should we do here next? All right, divide by what? Okay, good. That's right. Let's divide both sides by 60. Okay, and what do we get for P? What is P equal to? 18. Okay, yep. All right. Very good. Nice. All right, so 18 psi would be our answer for this. All right. Let's look at the next one here. So let's look at number 10. Number 10 says automotive trades. All right, so for modern automotive engines, horsepower is defined as HP for horsepower equals torque times engine speed, all divided by 5252. If an engine has a peak horsepower of 285 horses at 4800 RPMs, what is the torque of the engine at this speed? Okay, so let's go ahead and plug in some numbers here based on what we see here. So can anybody tell me what should this look like if we set this up properly? So if we set this up properly here, we're going to paraphrase it here just a bit. What we do have is we have horsepower equals torque, torque for short, and engine speed. Okay, all divided by 5252. Okay, so what pieces of the puzzle do we have according to this problem here? What pieces do we have? Okay, we have horsepower. right? That's 285. And the RPMs, right, at 4,800. So what we need to find is how much torque we have given this information. Okay, now what's next there? What should I do next if I'm going to solve for the torque? How am I going to solve for torque here? All right, multiply both sides by 52. I agree with that. Okay, and so if we do that, let's see what we get here. Well, we get, let's see. All right, so far we get 1496820. All right, this equals torque times 4,800. All right, now what? Now what do we do? How are we going to solve for torque here? Don't worry, guys. I can wait. It's fine. Don't sweat it. It's all good. Trying to solve for torque. All right. Divide by 4,800. Okay. Good. All right. So if we divide by 4,800, we're going to get our final answer here. Invalid commends. Oh. 311.837. Okay. So that's how much torque that we need here for this to work with those intentions. All right. Very good. Any questions about that? Nope. Okay. So those are the first three sections there of chapter 7. And so that's pretty much what I wanted to do today. You can see that we go on a very nice, easy pace. Heck, even doing chapter 7 last time didn't take us that long either. So those are the three sections I wanted to do. Now it's now you get to choose what you want to do. So let's go to sleep now. I guess I've tired you all out, and it's only been 36 minutes. I'm very sorry about that. I deeply apologize if I have offended you. 36 minutes. There you go. Certainly not my shortest. Oh no, it wasn't me. All right, that's fair. Food coma? I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna. Yes, sir. All right. I kind of had a feeling it was a food coma. You had like a late lunch, and then you're like, ate a little too much because I thought I was gonna keep up awake for another like few hours. And your body's like, nah, bruh. It ain't gonna work out that way. All right. Well, if you guys want to stop here, we can. That's not a problem. Uh, oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that. Once it marks it right, it's correct. So yeah, like you could go back and like try other problems and stuff, but it won't erase your grade. So once it's saved, you have it correct. It's saved, and you have it correct. So yeah, you can go back and work on it again if you want. Yeah, that's cool, man. Not a problem. You could do that. No problem. Here to help. Hmm. Any other questions, gentlemen and ladies? All right. There are no more questions. We're going to end off here for today. A little bit of a shorter class, but hey, we'll finish up chapter 7 here for next time. Why? That's a hell of a question. Well, if I was cute, I would be having women left and right throw themselves at me. But trust me, that is far from the truth. So, I'm just a regular dude doing regular things. I mean, heck. I mean, I'm still single, so yeah, it's been a while. But then again, I just like doing this. One day. One day. But that's not the most important thing right now. The most important thing right now is you guys and getting yourselves squared away so you guys can be successful. That's the important part. I'll have a lot. 41 years later. Yeah, yeah, a lot. Still waiting on that. Oh man, I haven't been on a date in forever. So I don't know. That's a great question. I have no idea. I mean, it's not like I can, it's not like you can ask somebody, "Hey, you want to go out for some dinner or something?" Like that. That's cool. But I don't know. I just haven't had the. I don't know. Download Tinder or that other app. Oh man, those apps aren't for me. Those apps are for people who want like hookups and stuff. Like I want something that's meaningful, not like just a hookup. No time? It's not that I don't have time. It's just I don't know. Past few years have been like meh, you know, that kind of thing. If somebody asked me, be like, hey, cool, let's go. I'd be down. But yeah, I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. So yeah, but like for me, it's like you get a hookup and it's like, well, okay. I don't even do hookups at all, so it's not like I go out there and do that sort of stuff. And it's like, but I just feel it kind of cheapens everything after a while, I'm sure, because it's like, okay, you got your pleasure portion out, but really at what cost? By just, by not having anything meaningful? Meh, I don't know. That's just my point of view, though. My point of view is just a little different. You were on eHarmony, Anna? Oh, okay. And you met your significant other on there, I guess? Awesome. That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you, Anna. That's really great. See, that's the thing for me. For me is like, okay, I can possibly have a relationship for myself. That's nice. But when I hear things like, other people feeling really good about, uh, eHarmony or, Tinder, whatever, I'm like, okay, I'm really happy for you. I'm more happy for you. I think that's great. Do I wish sometimes I could be there? Sure, but am I really happy that at least I have am I really happy that I could take on a role where I could make a positive impact on you, in your personal lives? I mean, that would be awesome too. I value everybody in here, so, you know, cousin, founder, husband on eHarmony, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Sometimes it just takes a friendly push by the ones who are closest to you. How long have you been how long have you been married now, Anna? If I may ask. That is great. Oh, just an anniversary just passed. Oh, there you go. There you go, Anna. That's awesome. Oh God. Oh my God, no. How old am I? I'm 41. I legitimately know. I legitimately am 41. I may not look it because if I shave my beard, I look like 30 something. But yeah, I'm legitimately 41. Oh, your friend's sisters were worried I would be single. I've never had wingmans before. Maybe my friends, they're like, yeah, you're just there. I'm like, thanks, bro. By the end of the class, you have to go on a date. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard. Monday night, 5:45. Let's go. uh, yeah, but see, Anna, you found somebody really wonderful for you. I think that's great. School, I totally understand that. School was the first priority for you. That's what you felt was most important. Oh, in this course. Oh, okay. Okay. I have to go on one date by the end of this course? Oof, that's a tough task. Hmm. Well, I could try. for my for a lovely moderator and the boys. This is why I like this corner of Twitch. This is why I like it so much. Yeah. First of all, I'm gonna totally agree with you there, Ivan. I totally am gonna agree with you. I'm sure a woman's touch always adds more. You have to do Holy smokes. You guys are out of your mind. Relax, relax. You guys are getting way ahead of yourselves. Though I really appreciate the enthusiasm nonetheless. The only thing I wish for at the end of the day is for your happiness, you know. Oh my god. Oh Lord. You got like video upon video at YouTube. Like you could just literally like just skim it off of YouTube. It wouldn't even matter. Flex those guns, the ones that keep flabbing down. You're right. You have a story one day? Oh, I'm pretty sure I would, Anna. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm pretty sure I will laugh. Not that hard to please with a good story. Well, how would Anna get here? She'd have to travel from the East Coast over here to the Midwest. You know, and she is already married. I don't think like she can really explain it that well to to her significant other and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go to like Longhorn Steakhouse in the middle of Illinois. Go meet some dudes." Like, hmm, that's gonna like that would be a little bit of an awkward conversation. She'll host a Twitch class to join us. That's fair. That's fair if she could do it from the. Your husband is from Illinois. There you go. Legit. Where in Illinois is your husband from, if I may ask? Her husband knows the area. How I'm not gonna. Why am I not gonna be shocked about this if he knows the area? So the world is smaller every day. Y- You know what town your husband's from? I just am very curious. I could tell you where I'm at. So from Rockford. Hey, hey, there you go. I'm glad he got out of Rockford. Everybody wants to go get out of Rockford. However, however, I teach a little bit east of there in Elgin, and I live a little bit further away in Schaumburg. So that is where I'm from. So Rockford's not too far away, maybe about an hour's drive away from where I am. So Yeah, but the whole goal of people who are from Rockford are they want to leave Rockford and go somewhere else. So I would say this: your husband's in a better place than Rockford, which is very, very good. I'm shaking my head right now because your husband and I were just kind of like, yeah, we all know the story of Rockford, and we all know the story that we need to go away from Rockford. You know why the housing is cheap, Ivan? Come on, stop it. You already know why the housing is stupid cheap in Rockford. There you go. If housing is cheaper, that means that there usually is more crime. Unfortunately, the houses look great, right? But if there wasn't like drug running and stuff, it'd be different. James Madison University. Oh, okay. So you're both. I've never been to Harrisonburg, although my good friend um was in where was he? Norfolk. I know he went to Langley to go get checked up by the FBI a bit. So yeah, I've heard of James Madison University. I've heard of JMU. I just never been to I've never been to Harrisonburg. It sounds like a beautiful place though. Typically university towns are really nice. If you go from Rockford to James Madison University and then a beautiful university area, yep, you hit the lottery. That's a good place to be. That's good. That's really good. That's one thing I kind of miss is you live in the suburbs of Chicago and you're like, uh, there's not many great, beautiful views and there's not much great hiking. I mean, it's kind of like hiking in Kansas, where like the highest hill is 500 feet. The stories about how to keep a significant other by going hiking. Ooh, ooh, oh, I like where this is going already. This sounds like a heck of a story. I hope your husband's right next to you because I mean I want to hear this story. This story sounds like it's gonna be fun. Hmm. Okay. Hey, hey, let her say the story. Okay. Okay. All right, so you went to Skyline Drive National Park. Okay, 5 miles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that I hiked 8 miles and I was like halfway dead. I could totally. Oh yeah, you guys definitely have a hard time. Well, you got through it okay, so that's good. Okay. All right, so taking some nice scenic pictures. All right. Oh, okay, okay. All right, so he has. All right, so your husband has a lot of stamina in terms of just hiking around. Okay, makes sense. Okay, absolutely true. He had to carry you the rest of the way back. Oh dear. Okay. Totally understandable. I like the word had her hike 10 miles. Jeez. You must do this. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, like everybody's got their limit, right? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Holy smolians. Oh my gosh. You hiked 10 miles and then you finally propose. Oh my gosh. Holy simoleons. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. So I have to ask, right? Because, I mean, you're really apprehensive, right, about him carrying you back. Because, I mean, you didn't know him that well. Like, that makes sense, right? You're being cautious and stuff, but I gotta know, did you know that there was that thing, that chemistry right after that? Was it that moment? Was it that moment you're like, yeah, this guy's a keeper? Or, or I guess I could ask your husband the same thing as well. Is like, what did your husband think? Okay. I like that everybody does a hike. You must hike. Hiking is a thing. It was 6 months later that I knew. How about for him though? Like for you, that's how about I want to hear what your husband thinks about that. Because was that hiking trip kind of like the first inkling that he knew, or does it like it just kind of clicked for him there? He's like, oh man, this woman, and he's like, I could stick it out, sort of thing. Everyone's got kind of got that. It was at the hike, okay. It was at the hike. Well, kudos to your husband. Oh man, much respect, much respect. Kudos to your husband for sticking it out. But he seen you at the hike. He's like, yeah, I can do this. I'm in it for the long haul. I can go. Much love to your husband there. That was a really good story. I like that. Now it's wonderful. That is wonderful, and that's one of those stories you could take away and just like, yeah, got a seasonal pass to start hiking again. Very cool, very cool. It's nice in Virginia this time of year. Well, getting a little colder, of course, but yeah. Went hiking. Went hiking with some friends out in Indiana. So they have a place called Turkey Run, and yeah, it's just a really nice area to kind of hike around and go up and down hills and stairs and stuff, and they have little ladders to hike around a little creek and whatnot. So, but I'll tell you, 8 miles for me, for a person who doesn't really exercise all that much, I can tell you that that was the most brutal 8 miles I've ever done in my life. Holy cow. I was like I was sore for like 5 days. It was brutal. Was it worth it? Yeah, but it was just really rough. It was then I knew, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna need to step up my game a little bit. That is a wonderful story, Anna. Thank you for sharing that. First, go on a first date, works out, go hiking. Got it. That's the formula. I got the formula down, okay? First date, some din din, second date hiking, and we're good to go. uh Man, what a nice day. What a nice way to end the day. That is a great story. And I wish nothing but love, and for you and your husband. I hope the best things for you and your husband. Believe me, I hope the best things. It's you give it a try. There you go, Diego. Your next girlfriend, you like take her out for a hike, have a nice time. There you go. See, positive vibes, my friend. Positive vibes is positive vibes. There we go. All right, Anna, gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming out to the stream today. This has been a very productive stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is why I love doing the stream, because man, you get to hear things like that, and man, you can't help but smile. Can't help but smile at good things and good stories amongst friends. All right, but I'm going to head out here for today. Anna, much love to you, much love to your husband, and thank you for sharing. Um, thank you, everybody, once again, and I will see you on Wednesday. Okay, we'll see you Wednesday, you guys. Ivan, Diego, see you Wednesday. And you may see me tomorrow, because if you're still online, then I'm still running around. So there you go. We got it. All right. Thanks everybody. Yeah, have yourself a great one, and we'll talk to you later. All right. Take care, everybody. All right. Bye.